Okay, I think I finally did it. I know I probably won't have anyone watching this live stream. Is it backwards cards? I know I probably won't have anyone watching this live stream as I'm doing it. There is one that's reverse. But that's fine. I just don't want to have to edit it and like upload it privately. I just wanted to upload right after I do it. So I'm going to be doing a general reading for the collective. I've been meaning to start this YouTube channel for a long time, but I guess now is the perfect timing. So I do see that it says that there's one person in here. That's pretty cool. I hope more people are able to access this. I didn't know that you would be able to see it if I don't have any subscribers. But anyway, we're going to do a collective reading for whoever it is that need messages out there. Take what resonates. Don't stress what doesn't. Don't try to make what doesn't resonate. I've been guilty of that before. Maybe there's just a couple of words for you here that you have to hear. For you, what? A couple words here for you to hear? All right. So, little prayer. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Great Spirit that is working within us all. Thank you for assisting me in bringing about these messages for the collective. Thank you for assisting me in being a vessel for the messages to come through clearly and be delivered clearly in a way that can be received clearly. Thank you. Okay, 222. This one. All right, I'm just going to get one of these cards just to start out with the general energy. Just one card, the general energy surrounding us at this moment, surrounding whatever group of people may come across this video. Okay, a couple of cards wanted to come out. Intuition, throat chakra, temptation, fulfillment of wishes, and love begins. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's interested in seeing them. They might be reversed, but like flipped in the camera. But this is intuition, throat chakra, temptation, love begins, and fulfillment of wishes. Okay. I do feel this constant energy of needing to connect our heart to our throat chakra. Needing to say the things we mean and mean the things we say for everyone. there's a... Okay, so what I'm getting is our intuition and our gut feeling, our soul knows how we feel. Our soul knows what we are going through, how our situations are making us feel. And we are only expressing the things that we believe in this body are our desires, when those are not the real soul desires. So we think, like, in, growing up, we think that we want money and we want popularity and we want, all these things, when in reality, we don't want popularity and fame. We want recognition, right? And we don't want money and material things. We want abundance. So a lot of these things that our soul desires are kind of masked by these temptations and these earthly desires. So what the focus is, what the divine is asking us to focus on is our throat chakra, and unblocking this so that our soul is speaking when we're speaking to people, and it's words that are connected to our heart, coming from our soul, right? Because a lot of us are speaking out of ego and emotional, like, triggers nowadays, especially when we don't even know what it is that is, like, why certain things are making us upset, or why certain things are triggering us, or why something is making us feel a certain way. We're not completely sure as to why our emotions are getting heightened and triggered, and we're speaking before even figuring out why it's invoking some sort of emotion in us. And that is in turn creating this bit of chaos around us, because we think that we, are desiring this certain acceptance or this certain fulfillment in some way, when it's really our soul crying out for us to pay attention to the deep root of that issue. So we are coming out of this slowly but surely. We are coming out of this. We are listening more to our intuition, and more intuitive, in the sense that we know kind of more the root problem, and are working on this throat chakra. And this is bringing about self-love, love all around us, this fulfillment of wishes. Like, we can only get there when we do the work ourselves. If not, we're just going to be trapped in this never-ending cycle of temptation and desire. And, this is the devil energy. It's not like, we have this perception and idea of the devil being something outside of us, when we can manifest it so strong inside of us just by being obsessive with something, just by being overbearing with an idea. King of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Quickly, I just want to say the fives over here. I've been seeing a lot of fives, and I think it's bringing about, like, this acknowledgement of change and willingness to change, and kind of like this push start. I see it as like the Chariot coming and helping us with this force to change about certain situations. And the King of Cups, we're becoming more in tune with our emotions and our intuition and our watery side, our feelings. Even though it is the king coming out, it's still like the King of Cups is a very feminine, dominating energy, in a sense that he is the king of the feminine element. He's the king of the water element, right? So it's like a masculine that is very in tune with his feminine side, or it can be vice versa because of how it's coming out. Being that it can be a feminine that is also now able to put a direction to the intuitive flowing energy of the feminine energy that is inside of her. So having the masculine in tune with that feminine energy of her. And I'm sorry that these are so dark here. I wish I had a better setup, but this is just how it's working for now. And the Page of Pentacles, we have this energy of like self-reflection and self-reflection in kind of like what it is that we're doing in this world to bring about this abundance, the energy that we are putting out in this world and what we're receiving back from the world because of the energy that we're putting out. So if you're working in a place that you hate to work, you know, you're not going to get very good energy back from something that you're putting like this hate of work into, right? But if you're doing something that you love and every single moment that you're spending working is like love being put into your work, then the money that you get out of that will be a lot more fulfilling and be able to bring you a lot more fulfillment with it, because you're not doing it, you're like not doing it out of hatred to receive some sort of exchange. You're just doing it out of love, and then the exchange follows with more love and is bringing about more love. And it's not about the actual money that it's bringing. It's about the energy that is returned because of the energy that you are putting out. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. I'm seeing that maybe some of you are working with like your partners, like your relationship, romantic partners. You're maybe doing like finance work, like job opportunities with your partner, and like working on more than one sense as a partner, you know. And I keep saying partner because, I don't know, spouse, I guess, because they're married. And yeah, Hierophant just showing me more like maybe marriage is coming. Marriage is coming to help be this partnership, so that it's a partnership at home and in finances. Because honestly, I think that is the power couple, the ultimate power couple that can work and live together and make money together and like come home and do life together. And I think that's the best relationship, to be honest. Even though they tell us don't work with your partner, I think that is actually false, because if you're with your divine partner, you will be working together. You'll be doing like things that you guys enjoy together. But anyway, Judgment comes out. So I think this little bit of clarity from the sky is coming to be like, hey, let me steer you a little bit in the right direction. Let me help you out. Let me clear things up. Let's kind of be the knight in shining armor from the sky, the angel in the sky, to bring the clarity to everyone. Because honestly, I feel like everyone is going through this moment. Everyone is figuring out their puzzle piece and where they belong in the world. Everyone is figuring out how to work efficiently and, you know, work smart, because they actually will love what they're doing instead of being dragged to something that you hate all the time. Yeah, Death and Five of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Putting this old idea, this old paradigm to rest. We're finally like realizing that we are meant to be these spiritual beings doing amazing things. There's no reason to hold these like, you know, superpowers and talents away from the world just because you want to make money, and like then you're working at a fucking office doing bullshit paperwork all day that doesn't even mean anything, like just to make money. And it's like, you have such amazing talents. Why don't you make money with the amazing things you were brought into this world to have, you know? So we're putting a death to this old paradigm and leaving these things behind, even if we did put a lot of our emotions into it, like, because ultimately, like, what stands left is what's important. All the extra shit can fall away. And yeah, it might be a little depressing at first. You might think that that was your only way to get to where you thought you were going, but it turns out that there's a lot more for you. Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of fives. It's like this change is happening. The world is shifting things, putting things to rest finally, so that you can focus on what's important again. So you can focus on where you're supposed to go again, and like stop with the distractions and earthly desires and temptations. Yeah, just looking, it's 15:55. The change is coming. The like rattling of of our foundation is coming. We're being shown so much clarity right now about what it is that we actually want to be doing. All of these cards flipped up together. So Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Five of Swords. I feel that a lot of us are going to be finding like work partnerships to help us move towards our like desires and our soul desires and goals easier, and like with less of a load on us, because you know, if we're all working towards a project together, it's like less of a stressful load on one person, because we can all kind of share the workload. And this is allowing us to have more like internal time, having more time to self-reflect and like see exactly our place in the world, see our strengths when working with these partnerships, seeing like, okay, yeah, so my partner, like my partnerships work because they're good at this and this and that, but I'm really good at this and this and that. So like, that's why we work so great together, and that's why we're good partners, because I'm good at this, you know, and you're realizing what you are actually good at, the fact that you are good at communicating certain things, even if one partner is telling you something and the other one is kind of butting heads and not really understanding, you're able to be like the clear, like communicator in it. Or maybe you're like the quick learner, and like the other guys aren't really getting how to start this thing, and you're like, oh, guys, let me just explain to you, because you get it so quickly. And it's like you're figuring out and having the self-reflecting moments because the workload is shared between multiple people. And yeah, this act of juggling things all by yourself is over, because it's like you don't need to be like having it all put on your back. You know, we're all here. Everyone in this world exists to help each other. So it's like no more of like thinking that you just have to spread yourself thin all over the place and have a little bit of your energy everywhere, when your energy should be staying like to like fix yourself and keep yourself feel abundant and contained and protected all the time. Because you know, that's the ultimate thing, is that we all need to be taking care of ourselves in order to take care of others and continuously like grow together and like take care of the community as one. We need to be taking care of ourselves first and foremost. So that's why this other energy of outside forces is helping to kind of like pick up the things that aren't having to do with ourselves and our core like necessities, I guess, like self-care stuff. Because it's like, okay, now that finances and workload is kind of spread out and we can just all work together on those areas, I can spend the time that I need to self-reflect and put my energy and feed it back into myself. And that way, like, everything will be a lot clearer for you. And like this decision of like which way to go, what to do, is kind of still lingering in the mind, but you know essentially which energy it is that you want to go towards. You don't want to be with this deceptive like, you know, all for one energy and one for all shit, because it's like It's like, no, we should all share everything. We should all be open and free with each other. It's not like certain people don't have to do the workload and then other people benefit from all the work, you know? You want to be in your own energy, surrounded in your own energy, feeding yourself and being self-sustainable. All right. No more messages. No more messages. Memories of love and heartache and loss. Okay, so I think a past situation keeps coming up to kind of be closed, and it feels, you know, kind of like a heartache and like an ex lover type energy, and it's like maybe they're kind of thinking of you, they're longing for you in a sense. They know that you're doing good. Yeah. Third eye chakra, but it came out upside down, and I don't read cards in this deck in reverse, but I do feel like there's like an energy of an ex-lover, an ex-partner that's like spying and like using their psychic powers for not so good. Whatever, boo thing, you can be spying all you want. I'm like, I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna, you know, keep upgrading and glowing up. I don't even speak like that. I don't know whose message that is, but yeah, emotional loss and material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, this person, someone else feels like, you know, a heartache and emotional loss because they do feel that you are being prosperous materially and spiritually. You're like leveling up, and this person can feel that in their heart, and they are conflicted about the fact that, you know, you're doing so well without them. Rejoice in celebration. Yeah, you're like, oh well, you didn't want me, so what the fuck you want me to do now? And there's 2 3s and 3 6s and a 5. Interesting. I'm also getting 3 3 3, 6 6 6, and 3 3 3. And then the other 5, so it's like the change energy. Things are changing and they're scared. You're not connected to their energy anymore. You're not feeding them this vampire energy anymore. They're scared. They don't know what to do. Prosperity begins. Deception and envy. Yeah, it's like, you know, you're having this new material abundance, spiritual abundance, and prosperity. Yeah, prosperity twice. Material and spiritual prosperity, and then prosperity begins. So it's like you are having this new, like, growth spurt, this new, like, you know, blessing and abundance happening. And this other person, this ex-person, can feel that in their heart. Like they feel that you've moved on. They feel the fact that you're doing well without them, and they can't take it. They just can't take it right now, and they're envious. They're envious, and they could be deceiving you about how they feel. Wearing a mask. Have you ever worn a mask? Yeah, I don't really want to get too much into this energy because it like annoys me because I'm over getting those kind of messages. I want to hear about me. I want to hear about, you know, how I'm getting forward in this stuff. I don't want to hear about some old person that's trying to hold me back. No, thank you. Let's get a message for us. The good stuff that's happening for us. How can we even further escape from this energy? How can we even further heal this energy that is connecting us to this person? This card wants to come out. Triumphant success. It's kind of happening by itself. Disruption, the Tower. Yeah, it's happening by itself. they're like with actions that you're taking and they're taking, it's just naturally occurring on its own. Yeah, triumph. Yeah, it's all getting cleared out. Yep, the universe is helping. The universe just flew over there. The universe's energy is like, don't worry, we're taking care of it. This is just how it needs to happen so that everyone can grow, everyone can learn. Oh, universe. All right, I guess that's it. I do want to just keep shuffling though. I don't know why. It's like I feel like there's more messages that need to come out a little bit. And this is just general for like, whoever comes across this. So, ooh, the devil again. Maybe it's a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. What's that supposed to mean? Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Fool kind of upright, but kind of in reverse. I don't know. Knight of Wands, they're wanting to just rush in passionately. They don't have their emotions sorted out with the Queen of Cups. They're not being supported by the universe with it. The Wheel of Fortune is like, don't do it. And they're still like, I'm going to do it anyway. Who cares? I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm just going to fall right into the abyss of the universe and let it take me. But that also could be your energy. Maybe you're like, I'm just going to let it take me, even though everything is like, you're not really ready. You're like, yep, I'm going. The universe is like, wait, don't you want a little more? Don't you need a little more help with that? Don't you want to, no, yeah, I got it all sorted out. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. That's what I'm here. Whew, my nose is itching. Yawn, sneeze. What is it? Yawn, sneeze, cough. Shit. Just take some more time. Take some more time to think about it. You don't have to, but you got free will. You have free will. You can do whatever you so please. You will learn your lessons always, though. That's why I choose to not do anything. Just kidding. The Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. The Emperor does not go with the Queen of Pentacles. They're not a pair. They don't go together. No. The Emperor looks a little like nervous though. He looks like, what am I gonna do? Queen of Pentacles is just worried about her little pentacle though. She's like, shh, hush little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you the whole wide world. She's focused on her own stuff. She's not worried about the Emperor. She is focused on her baby, if you have a baby. Queen of Pentacles reminds me the pentacle in her hand reminds me of like a newborn baby. It's just her little baby. She's just caring for a baby. She doesn't care about no man. Yeah, maybe caring for her animals, her little pets. There's a bunny rabbit in the corner. Hanged man. Someone's not seeing it, I feel like. Someone's not seeing the big picture. They're being forced to see the big picture, but they're like with their eyes closed. That's what I see. Like the hammer with his eyes closed, being shaken upside down on the tree, and he's like, no, I don't want to see. No, I don't want to see. Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups. Yeah, the feminine energy is in her throne right now, in her power, in her fierce fire energy, and surrounded by love. And the masculine is like, wait, what about me? Go find your own divine feminine within you masculines. All right. I guess that's it, even though I want to keep going forever and ever. Maybe just one more card from this deck. One more card, please. This one. Truth. The truth will set you free and it will all come out. The truth always comes to light. Don't worry. Everything is seen. Everything will be known. Everything will be good. Awesome. Thank you all for watching. Whoever is going to watch this in the future or now or whatever, thank you for watching. I send you all many blessings and have a beautiful day. I'm going to have a nice little cozy rainy afternoon. Ciao.